Dead.
Alright, so I'm being a boss right now and taking a good flank route.
Fucking
Brad,
boss.
this
No wonder
guy
I
up here.
couldn't find you.
Can we please cross
Let's
the water?
execute him.
Hey guys, I bet you never knew about this flank route, which
He's
leads
running.
into a black wall. Do you see
No!
this?
Black wall? Law?
Brad, pick me up.
I am in the best flank route, black wall. Yo, what's going on YouTube? DooM49 here from Quantic Media, and I am a director with Quantic Media, and I'm also a machinima director. I'm guessing they're pretty much both the same, give or take, but I've got to do this roll call thing, and one of the things I got to talk to you guys about, well, first of all, is I really don't like listening to roll calls because it's just a guy blabbing on about himself and what he does. So I'm going to try my best to make this as interesting for you guys to understand. And to start it off, I'm a YouTube commentator, and I've been doing commentaries since this summer, this past summer. So it's been a while now. It's almost my first year of doing YouTube commentaries and whatnot. So I've grown drastically to become a machinima director in not even a year. So, and that's, I mean, that's saying a lot, but for the most part, I do commentaries on Battlefield Bad Company 2, and that's actually where I started. That was the first, I got that game in its beta stages, and I've been playing the game for a long time, and then recently, it was in the summer that I'm like, you know what, people are doing it all wrong. They shouldn't be sniping in the back. They need to play the objective. And I was thinking, you know what, I need to do something to get these guys to play. So I figured if I start posting videos explaining this is what you got to do to be a better player, they'd probably start playing, and then apparently started to take off, and people actually liked it a lot. And from there, I just kept going with it. And so now what I do is not only do I do commentaries, but if you guys can hear it in the background of this, I've actually turned down the volume pretty low so you can't really hear it. You'd hear my voice more. But this is actually a gameplay with a lot of my buddies, and this was taken from my live stream. So if you guys want to see that live stream, the link's down in the comments below as well, including my channel, so you guys can check that out. But basically, I game it up with my buddies, and we constantly play the objectives for all you PTFO guys who are all crazy about it. And I do play with my subscribers, so you guys, all you have to do is just add me to your friends list or join the live stream, and you can see the exact server that I joined, and then you can join me in it. But yeah, we will constantly play the objective, and you guys can watch the live stream to hear us play and whatnot. But this is, look, I mean, look at this. Take this for example. A lot of a mistake I see people do is they don't use the Amtrak as a spawn beacon, and that's what it is. I mean, the Amtrak cannot be stolen by the enemy team, so you can legitimately drive it right in their base and get out to stay and repair it, or have a guy in the gunning scene. That's what I've done, and I've got one of my buddies named Zero. You can see he's the driver, and I'm coordinating with him, telling him where to drive, and he's just sitting there taking up the point as I kill people in the gunner seat and covering those MCOMs. And this thing can take a lot of hits. So for you guys playing this map, it's heavily based on the fact that you guys have an Abrams and an Amtrak to take over those MCOMs, and you guys got to play it smart with that. And a lot of things I've noticed is people just sit back sniping, so use the Amtrak, get in there and take out the enemy. Now this part I'm going to speed up here because apparently Zero messed up pretty badly and got the tank stuck, so I'm just going to speed it up here, and we're going to end up running to the next MCOMs to get them. But like I said, you guys can actually see these gameplays in the live stream, and eventually what I do is I always record all my gameplays, and I put it up on my channel too. So there's actually a video on my channel called I can't even remember, Against All Odds. Yes, that's the name, Against All Odds. So basically it actually got like about 30,000 views, and a lot of people liked it. It's basically, we're down to the last few tickets, everybody's trying to get that MCOM, and they're trying to defuse it. It was an even game, it was pretty intense, and you end up seeing a lot of these in the live stream going on, because we're constantly playing the objective. And a lot of my subscribers, they like to play against me because they want to get my dog tag. So eventually what ends up happening is I'm trying to play the objective, and they're trying to play the objective because they know they're going to see me on that MCOM. And they're not trying to knife me necessarily, but it just ends up being a really well-balanced game. So if you guys are looking for those balanced games, I guess that would be one of the ways to do it. But yeah, so I do a lot of commentaries, do a lot of live streams, and just recently I've started doing a whole new TV series, or should I say YouTube series, which is the best I can explain it. And the reason I said TV series is because it's going to be 5-minute episodes. I'll probably end up doing longer episodes if people want it longer, but it's basically going to be two squads, the American squad and the Russian squad, facing off against each other, and it's gonna, everybody has their own role. So the characters that you play with in the game are going to be coming to life in this storyline that I've made, and it's going to be called Warzone. And I've already got episode 1 out, and I've got a lot of good feedback on it, and a lot of suggestions that people think will actually make it better. So I've taken them all into account, and the next episode is going to be a lot better than the first episode, even though the first episode was pretty funny and awesome to watch. So you guys should definitely check that out. And yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a really interesting storyline to it. So to begin it off, to let you guys get an insight on that first storyline, it was basically the American squad comes into the base, the American base, and they're ready to go attack the Russians to take over the objective, or should I say their objective in that video storyline. And Arnold is on the opposing team, and he's confused about even being a Russian, because he's obviously Austrian, or at least what I think he would be, and he's confused about being Russian. And then we even have like a French guy on the Russian team who's totally shouldn't even be there, and we have a retard, or should I say Joe the retard, on the American team who's screwing everything over for the Americans. But anyway, guys, you should check that out. And at the end of this, I'm going to be showing you guys a game, or yeah, it's actually like I strapped on some music to it just to intense it up a bit. But part of the live stream of me and my buddies playing and going for the objective, so you guys can see that, like I mentioned earlier. But don't die off on playing the objective. That was my roll call right here. And pretty much, guys, you can see how awesome the Amtrak is to use that as... Like, look at it. It's like a freaking rhino. Nothing can take it out for the well, there's obviously guys that can take it out, but if you got a driver and he's running smoke on it, you're playing the gunner on top of it. It really does a lot of damage. Hell, I'm even being solo on that tank right now. So whenever I see somebody's locking on, switch seats, smoke it, get back into the gunner seat, and look at this. I'm just raking up kills and covering that objective as much as I can, helping my team to get in. Look at that. Heck, they're even hitting me, but I'm hoping to God that my teammates are behind me being able to repair it. So guys, biggest thing I can tell you is use that Amtrak and use the tanks. They're not there to look pretty. They're there for you guys to do damage to the enemy, and people will shit their pants when they see it coming in. So if you guys know how to use it, you better use it and take out the enemy. Now the Abrams is more of a medium to long range shooting with it, unless you want to use it as a brute force to get in and take over the objective. So really what ends up happening is the Amtrak goes in and goes near the objective, and the Abrams stays behind and near the mid area to shoot down anybody coming up, unless the Abrams really needed to go in there and brute force, allowing your teammates to get in with you and take over that AMCOM. Anyway, there's the score there. That sums it up here, guys. I'm DooM49. Check out my channel, the live stream, and be ready for some awesome clips to be up. Oh, and I do a lot of shenanigan videos, so I'll see you guys later. And here's the video.
Okay, here we go. We're going ready.
Watch out, don't go too fast.
Tank got me.
Alright, I'm gonna hop out.
Stable.
2 people.
What tank? Oh my god, what the hell's happened there? Zero, get out and arm the damn thing.
I'm already out. In their spawn.
I got sniped.
Where's everybody?
Right here.
Oh my god.
Okay, here, I'll get out. Spawn. Thank you.
Army.
Wow. Well, you know, you guys should spawn. Yes.
Oh, you died, Dark.
That was nice.
The 29er. He's dead. He's like hiding under the
Get
building.
Oh, I'm not there.
Dark.
Come on, rush.
You don't have the teleporting upgrade yet?
No, I think they've got it. Yep.
Oh, wow, we got it. Nice job. Nice job. Good game.
Doom, I saw a good, got like a